Okay, welcome. If you're like me, you're spending a lot of time at home right now. So, I've got a little bit of extra time to cook. So, I decided I was going to make what I'll call a rigatoni bake, but normally I use the ziti. Today, I'm going to use this Berea rigatoni instead, which I've actually already cooked, just boiled it for about 10 minutes. The other thing I did is I already made some sausages, which I also cooked for about 10 minutes. They are these sausages from Trader Joe's chicken breakfast sausage, which I got for about $3.49. I happened to go to Trader Joe's this morning. That's why a lot of the things I'm going to use are from Trader Joe's. Also, I have some whole milk ricotta cheese that I'm going to use. And I've got some more pasta there for the second layer. So I already put in a layer of pasta in there after I put some foil into the dish. So the only other thing you need is you may want to, when you're cooking the sausages, is some of this extra virgin olive oil. Normally I use Trader Joe's. This is Pompeian extra virgin olive oil, which I got from Vaughn's. So the trick to making good ziti or rigatoni is to use lots of cheese. I did not, however, buy mozzarella cheese today, just because sometimes the mozzarella doesn't sit that well in my stomach, but some of you may want to top this with mozzarella. So essentially what you do is you boil the pasta for wherever it says on the box, in this case 10 minutes, and then I'm going to add some of this ricotta cheese, right? And you just scoop it in there. And the idea is to do everything sort of in layers, right? And it's a little bit difficult. I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and scoop with the other hand, which, you know, doesn't work 100%. And then after you get a sufficient amount of cheese on there, and you can use a one of these spatulas to kind of smooth out the cheese a little bit. Normally I would put in a little more in this layer, but I'm just trying to demonstrate to you how I would do it. And then you take some sauce and you pour the sauce on there. Did I say what sauce I'm using? I'm using this Bolognese style sauce from Trader Joe's. So I use either this, or I happen to like the Prego. The Prego with fresh mushrooms is my favorite, but you use whatever you like. And just pouring the sauce on there like that. And then what you do is you go in and you do another layer of the ricotta cheese, and then you cover that with sauce. And then, now everything here, including the sausages, and you can actually put some of the sausages in before I put the next layer on. Everything here has actually been already cooked, so I don't have to worry that it's not going to be cooked. And you can cut the sausages into half or third if you like. I only have one hand, so I'm not going to cut them for the moment. But and just add the sausages there. Once again, the sausages were already been cooked. I just cook them till they're brown. It was about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put on more of that cheese and more sauce. And then I'm going to put this in the oven for like 20 to 30 minutes. So keep in mind, everything is already cooked. So a couple things to keep in mind here. First, you're saying, John, what makes you such an expert in making rigatoni or ziti? Well, I was married for 10 years. Not that I could say many good things about the marriage. It wasn't great, but she did teach me actually how to make a good ziti. So I got that out of the marriage at least. The other thing is, I found if I make this, so it's about 3 p.m., and I'll make this and maybe eat some around 4 or 5. But if I actually put this in overnight in the refrigerator, it seems to taste better the next day. There's something about the cheese and the sauce and the sausages and the pasta all kind of fusing together that the refrigerator just seems to work a miracle on it. So there's very few things that are actually better the next day, but I found this is better the next day. So like I said, I'm going to put this in and I'm going to cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes. You can top it with mozzarella cheese if you like. You can also put another layer of foil on there if you're worried about burning the mozzarella cheese. I generally don't, but you can do that if you like. So hope everybody is doing well and not going too stir crazy, and your families are all safe, and gonna have some pretty good rigatoni in a little while. So this is John, and thanks for watching.